Good morning everyone and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and this morning I am here with an MX Art project share. So I'm going to show you the things that I used. I used a stamp set from MX Art. I'll just flick it over, and I used the Merry and Bright there. This is a great stamp set that also comes with dies. I particularly like that crown because I can use that on anything, including swans. And it's also got music notes for those of you that have got musical instrument type dies and things. Look great with that. In fact, one of the violins that were sent to me by KLJ UYP would look quite nice done as a Christmas violin with poinsettia and holly and stuff, and a nice printed musical note background would look really lovely with it. So anyway, that is my stamp set, and it's huge, so I'm going to measure it for you, not the individual pieces but the actual stamp set, and it is 7 3/4 inches by 5 3/4 inches on the size of the set. It's lovely and big, and of course you've got those nice Christmas trees. Right, getting into the dies, I used a excuse my throat, a marshmallow snowman that sits in a cup with his little peppermint candy. Now I will declare, and I'm always honest on my videos, this piece here has been made too large to fit this, so I coloured mine in using one of my Touch 5 markers, but this piece is going to be fixed so that it accurately fits over here, because at the moment this is just too big. So it's a lovely die, but as I say, that one there doesn't work and it's being fixed. And the next one that I used is a gingerbread girl holding her candy cane, and I'm going to measure that fully made. And the other one, which I think is hilarious, is two little gingerbreads hanging out of the batter bowl, and they've got a little rolling pin as well, which is really sweet, and a wooden spoon. And the other two that I was sent, or should I say three that I was sent that I didn't make yet, are the little chef hanging out of his bowl. That is a little chef's hat if I turn it around. Can you see that? And you can cut two of those and make it sort of dimensional and really puffy like a real chef's hat. And the other one that I didn't make was a gingerbread that sits on a kitchen shelf, and you get a little spoon with that as well. Things like this are always useful to use in other things, and you get all the little tiny gingerbread elements in that one. And the other one was the gingerbread girl, and she's holding a paper chain of gingerbreads between her hands, and that's a really lovely one, and I'm going to get around to making these in a couple of weeks. So here are my makes, and I'll get my tape measure to, or shall I say ruler? Tape measures for sewing, isn't it? I'm getting confused. And I'm going to measure this one. Isn't she lovely? I used some chalk ink on her cheeks so that it was a little bit sort of like glowy and you could really see it. And that's a little satin bow there from Aliexpress. But look at those little gingerbreads in her dress. Let's hope the camera's not going to play up. There we are. You get those and they all cut out, and then you just pop them into the little embossed sections. All the pieces of the candy cane also cut out, and that's the Merry and Bright there from that stamp set I just showed to you. And that little gold enamel dot is from these, which are some that I received the other day, which also include these brightly sort of like Easter springy ones, and they're very good quality. So that's my first card, and I'm going to measure her, and she is, ooh, let's get that correct, just over 3.5 inches high, and then from her arms to her arms is 3 inches. So that's my first one. My second one, just clear my throat again, is my little marshmallow snowman standing there in his cup of hot chocolate. And that's what I was trying to explain to you about the die. the bit that would cut in red and fit over this is too big, so I coloured it in with my Touch 5 markers, and I've also used my white gel pen to highlight areas of the cup, and my cool grey Touch 5 and a fine liner to highlight other bits. Once again, the merry and bright sentiment, and then that little enamel dot. All of my background paper here is from Tuesday morning, and I will measure little Marshmallow Man, and he is 3.5 inches, and then his widest point is mint to handle, and that is 3.5 inches. But I just think he's really cute. On the website his little gloves are green, but I just wanted to do mine in blue because I just thought they would look more frosty. And I love all the little sort of like ripple puddles in the hot chocolate there. So I really like that one. And then next up we have the two little cheeky chappies hanging out of the batter bowl. And look at that rolling pin. Let's see if we can get close to that, because you get, ooh, I'm going to fight with the camera. Let's zoom in and then zoom out. There. Look at that. Tiny little gingerbread and tiny little hearts. Put my finger in there so that you can see. Look, see. Isn't that cute? I think they'd be really nice actually with some UV resin on, and I could wear those as tiny little stud earrings at Christmas. Once again, some chalk ink there on the cheeks. This paper is all from Joann's, except for the background, which is Tuesday morning. There's that glittery, sparkly enamel dot. They really are beautifully made. That merry and bright again. And look, there's the handle of the wooden spoon, which also has a heart on it. A little bit of the gel pen just to highlight the little white dots for the eyes. But I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. So, fully made up as per website. You are looking at spoon handle to end of rolling pin there, almost 3.75 inches. And then on the height, we have, ooh, let's have a look, just a little under 3 inches. So that is what I have for you today. A little bit of Christmas in January. Tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow is going to be lovey-dovey Valentine cutie, and it's going to be a DIY art bin project share. You have a fabulous day, and as usual, all links below. Bye.